Okay, so Virgo. One more shuffle. I'm starting off with Virgo and Libra because there was a problem with their readings last week. I just came to editing them and pasting them, and the live had lost connection, so they're going first. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Virgo's highest good. How is Virgo feeling in this third week of June 2025? So we're looking at the week ahead. With regards to one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in, 3 cards for Virgo, please. Okay, so we've got the Temperance reversed. The Temperance, excuse me, the Temperance upright is someone who's managing their emotions really nicely. Okay, so they're not getting too angry, they're not, unraveling and getting upset. They're managing their emotions. This person's pouring water from one cup into the other, getting just the right balance. That's reversed, so Virgo, you could be feeling a bit out of sorts at the moment. Queen of Swords is no nonsense, okay? That's air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So it's very unlike you to be in a Queen of Swords energy. Swords stand for truth, honor, justice, thoughts, knowledge, information. Okay, so she wants the facts. She looks like she's got a kiss on her cheek, doesn't she? Yeah, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, you are Earth, of course, so you should be Pentacles. Now we've got a Page of Pentacles, so I feel like you feel a little bit emotional, you want to cut to the chase, you don't want any messing around, you want to invest, okay? So let's see what else comes out. Why do I feel like you can't see that much of the table? Do I need to go higher? I'm going to point this down. There we go. It's a bit better. Hi, F1 Taff. Okay, so we've got the 3 of Pentacles upright. So that's wanting cooperation, wanting to work together. 3 is a number of community. Okay, Pentacles is time, money and energy. The 6 of Wands is, when it's upright, it's someone that's being noticed, they're being recognised for their success, for their achievements. They feel celebrated. It's like when someone graduates, or they do a really fantastic presentation in work and everyone claps. It's like recognition. Okay, so when that's reversed, it's like, come on, I want to cooperate, I don't want to be ignored. Okay, so it's quite a clear message at the moment. One more for Virgo, please. Yeah, so it's a continuation of that vibe of feeling left out in the cold, feeling like, you know, you're a team of one. Okay, so it's all blizzardy, you know, it's freezing cold, so you can be out in the cold figuratively, or financially, you know, so like emotionally, financially struggling. I want to make sure that you can see all of this. I'm going to have to go back. Ooh. There we go. Okay, let's see who comes out in your reading then, Virgo. Hi, Mitzi. Ooh. I nearly went, oh. Ooh, oh. Okay, so we've got the Star. This could be healing or it could be wish fulfillment. It's the major arcana for Aquarius. And we've got the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the Ace of Wands gives a vibe to me of a rebirth, because when it's a Page of Wands, that's someone that's, you know, optimistic, naive, ignorant of the situation or people, because they're just starting out on that journey. For me, Aces is about a rebirth, you know, and this does seem like there's someone, Virgo, that you're trying to cooperate with. You just want cooperation, you want to feel important, to feel recognised, so. It seems like the feeling's mutual, okay? This person wants to cooperate as well, they're excited about it. Very enthusiastic, one's a phallic, it's fire energy. You know, the Star is like, I've got something I really want and I think I'm about to get it. That's wish fulfillment. And it can be pouring, you know, water to cleanse yourself, to heal from a past situation. So, you know, with you, they want to heal and move on. So I feel like you're more agitated, more distressed. They're kind of more enthusiastic. I talked about it and it came out. Let's have a look. Ooh, the Justice. Oh, I've done it again. Ooh and ah. The Four of Wands. Okay, so the Four of Wands is stability. 4 is a very stable number. It's the 4 legs to a chair, the 4 walls to a house. Okay, and it's the 11-11 card, 2 wands either side. So, you know, these two horses, they are in love. They're together, you know, they're public, they're exclusive. It's a very strong union. Everyone knows about it. This is the Justice, is, you know, we're starting over, we're having a fresh go at things, you know. I really like that. Look how positive the cards are on this side. Do you know what? Maybe it's just as well that we lost that other reading, because this is so positive. I'm getting married couple vibes, or a couple that, you know, have been together a long time. The midday sun is reversed, okay? So the midday sun, when it's upright, is when you're bang in the middle of a happy phase, okay? A period of happiness. when the sun's at its highest point, you know, it speaks for itself, like it's just good times, but that's reversed. Hi, Sandra. So, you know, we can't have the same card more than once because I'm using the same tarot deck and the 78 cards, so you're pretty much mirroring one another. It's like they're more optimistic though. You seem to be far more hurt. But the good thing is you both want stability, you both want to resettle this situation. So let's get 3 for the outcome. Okay, 4 of Pentacles, but it's reversed. So the 4 of Pentacles, when it's upright, is someone that's being a bit selfish. They're clinging on, you know, they're tucking all their like time, money and energy away. That's reversed. So instead of conserving or being possessive or stubborn, we're kind of, you know, willing to spend those pennies. I think it's the miser when it's upright. So the opposite of a miser is someone who's more generous. Yeah, so that's in the outcome. Let's get 2 more for the outcome. Oh dear. The Hierophant, okay, using wisdom. The Death card reversed, major arcana for Scorpio. It's not the end of a chapter, okay, and we've got the 2 of Wands, so it's like, am I going to go left or right? Am I going to pick A or B adventure? So we're at a fork in the road. Now those 3 are a combination. The Hierophant is the major arcana for Taurus. It's about being the teacher. It's about being wise from all the lessons that have been learned in life. You know, through experience, we are now the teacher. We are no longer the student. So I'm happy with that Death card being reversed. I'm happy that it's not the end of a chapter because I feel like we're talking about an existing couple. Right, the challenge is going to be that there's a lot of worry, there's a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety. This is like, I can't sleep at night. But you know, when that happens, it's because something's really important to us. It's really, really important to us, okay? So it's all on the line here. We both want the same thing. Okay, so let's see if we can clarify. Why is the midday sun reversed? Childish. Someone has to be the adult in the room. Maybe the terms should be grow up or get out. Oof. That makes me think of you know, when someone finds it difficult to apologise or they just don't and they let time pass and they're in a mood and then it's just kind of forgotten about. Someone that sweeps things under the rug rather than apologise. Yeah, it's very, very difficult to do. So I don't know if that's you or them, but that's the issue here is like, you know, when there's a fallout, it's like not straightforward dealing with it. I don't think it's anything more dramatic than that. Well, let's see. Spirit breaks. Seek wisdom in prayer, but also have an open dialogue. Yeah, communication's an issue here. Let's get at what lies beneath. Okay, yeah, do you know what? This definitely came out in the original reading, even though it was only me present for it, because we had connection issues and I didn't realise. Issues about money, and it's just coming back to me. Virgo was wanting to spend money, and Virgo's person was getting angry. There was total like different approaches to, I think there was a focus on family and spending money on people in the family, and it was like very, very different approaches. Yeah, one was penny pinching and judgy, and the other one was spending and, you know, getting a bit too frivolous. And I think it was Virgo that was spending, which would make sense because, you know, you like to spoil people and you're an earth sign. What do you mean, am I ignoring you? I can't type, you strange individual. I'm using my hands. I'm filming with a mobile phone. You say that I'm ignoring you. That's just bizarre. Like, I'm sorry, I don't like that. You type in dumb words as well. So I don't know if you're a child on your mum's account or something, but it's actually irritating. So out you go. I'm trying to do my job here. Running from your problems won't solve them. Okay, so yeah, it's that thing of like, okay, so we disagree about something, let's just not speak about it, because it'll get to a point where, you know, it's a massive issue, but you obviously both want to cooperate. Okay, so it's just finding that way, that middle ground, compromise. I mean, relationships are like that, aren't they? What's the nature of this relationship? Fancy coming in and just writing random words and then being like, why are you ignoring us? I've said hi to everyone that's come in. Be honest, heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It's safe for you to talk about your feelings. Look, this came out. Open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract a love relationship. Okay, so it's about being open. It's about communication. You know, this is making ourselves vulnerable and being honest with people when we don't feel happy with them. We worry about hurting them, which is why we avoid the topic of conversation. But, you know, there's ways of wording it. If you constantly show each other that you love each other, you should be able to say, well, sometimes I feel like this because whatever, you know? Even if you're the one that's kind of gone out the room because you don't really know what to say, you can always be the one that comes back in and says, I just needed a minute because, you know, I want to sort it out, but I didn't know how to word it. And sometimes I feel like, you know, and it's just got to do it. Let's get some advice for you, Virgo. You can do it. Yes, you can. Be the grown-up in the room. New adventures. Today I open myself up to new adventures. I go out and do something I've been holding back from. I move through fear rather than let it control me. I trust my intuition and follow my desires. So I think this is about, figuratively, it's like uncharted territory, like changing our ways, growing up, evolving, being better. It's never too late to become someone that's comfortable with sorting things out and talking about stuff. It's never too late, even if you've never done that before, even if you've always walked away, or sulked. I am a sulker, I'm a Taurus and I'm a sulker, but I feel so overwhelmed with my emotions and I don't want to say something that I can't take back. So, sometimes I'm just too upset to even think straight and I just need to calm down, but I don't want to be left. I want the other person, to make sure that we're all right and not try to ignore what's happened. I hate people that think we're still going to go out to a party, or we're still going to go out for dinner, or we're still going to do whatever, even though we haven't spoken about it. No, it needs to be addressed, or no, we're not going to go to sleep when we haven't sorted it out. I can't, it's not because I don't want to sort it out, but there's people that will say whatever's on the tip of their tongue, and those things can't be taken back. So it's not that bad to sulk, it's just that you both need to get to know each other in each other's ways and find a way to sort of come back together once you've not seen eye to eye. It's learning to come back together, okay, and helping each other to do that, because we've all got our limitations and our flaws. Our chinks in the armour. And it's about being tolerant and forgiving each other for that. Like, there's lots of good stuff that people do for each other because they love each other. So we've got to forgive people for not being able to articulate themselves in the moment, or be the one that prompts the making up. Intuitive wisdom. Trust your intuition to guide decisions and reveal deeper truths. Yeah, so if you're just doing what feels right, you don't need to apologise for it, but maybe you need to communicate that. Cosmic flow. Align with the cosmos's rhythm to experience harmony and natural flow. Okay, let's get you an angel number. I'm not going to get you a time in because I think you're already together and I think it's just a temporary glitch. I don't think this is, the end of a relationship or anything. There you go, taking the initiative. 1, 2, 2, 1. Change, optimism, joy, communication. Could we get that message anymore? Messages, good news, expression, high vibes. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessing and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. To me, that sounds like the other person coming forward, and sorting out, and then you feel exhilarated, don't you? Because you're just so happy not talking to each other anymore. Okay, I hope this resonates. Let's see if we can get a crystal for you. Spirit, what crystal would you recommend for Virgo, please? Sow the light for the throat chakra. Makes sense. Okay, I'll find sodalite in this other deck that I've got. If you want to get some sodalite, you can, see what it looks like, see what it does for you, how to use it. There we go. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I think I've got some actually here. Okay, what it is, friend to the chronic meditator. Sodalite, known by some as poor man's lapis, is a salty, deep blue stone speckled and striated with white calcite inclusions. Who needs it? Planners, producers, Virgos. Where to put it? Wherever you do your best non-thinking. When to use it? When you have a big decision to make, when you're 99% finished with a project, but can't get your head around the last 1%. Don't. Seriously, give up. Meditate with sodalite. Abandon solution-orientated thinking. Surrender to your intuition. Oh, that's freaking me out. It was talking about going with your gut, wasn't it? Intuitive wisdom, trust your intuition. To guide decisions and reveal deeper truths. Oh my God. Watch your problem get solved from someplace much deeper. Deepen your intuition. There you go. That came together so nicely, didn't it? Sodalite. Beautiful. Okay. Take care, Virgo. I hope that resonated for some people. Don't forget to give me a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost. Thank you to those people that have been reposting the channel. I can see that you've been doing that, so that is much appreciated.